to know exactly what's happening into Abver's base. And dude, these both players are doing a pretty good job right now defending and attacking at the same time. Look at Abver, massive roach army, and infestors. It's gonna be, he needs to get some infestor terrans to deal with those mutalisks, because infested terrans are really good, especially when you have a lot of infestors and you get like a lot of infestors. But there is way a lot of mutas from DIMAGA, and DIMAGA is gonna try to make it into the, well, there's 3 queens over here to defend against this, so DIMAGA is not gonna try to make it into his opponent's base. And the Barrow roaches are Barrow everything finished, so all of these units can move onto the ground. And there is an overseer from, and there is gonna be infestor tenant coming in from Abver to deal with this mutas. And where's the rest of the mutas from Mad Frog? Mad Frog really needs to start getting all of these mutas and focusing down on them, on all of these infestors. But infestors are Barrow, and look at this, using the ability of Barrow and spawning, pooping out these guys with our infestor terrans. And this hatchery might gonna go down to all of these roaches, and roaches are able to Barrow, and the hatchery is gonna go down from Abver. Is gonna kill this hatchery. No, DIMAGA lost the hatchery, and there is bailings coming in from DIMAGA. Focusing down on all the infestors are going down. There is an overseer somewhere in the area, and look, all of these mutas are doing a lot of damage, but overseer probably got sniped by the infested terrans or something like that. And Abver trying to make it into DIMAGA's expansion over here, and these roaches should be able to focusing down on the hatchery, trying to snipe as many drones as they can, but they should be focusing down on the hatchery. But there's should be enough mutas from DIMAGA to deal with all of these roaches, and the roaches are probably going to be going down to these mutalisks. Whoa, man, Abver did a lot of damage over here. These infested terrans are still doing the damage, and oh, these guys went down pretty fast. But the roach and infestor build is pretty good from Abver, and Abver is gonna try to secure this expansion over here and this one. And this hatchery is almost finished, but there is roaches coming in from. Oh, dude, look how much health this hatchery has. He really needs to start building, bringing those mutalisks in here and focusing down on his hatchery, and he's probably going to do it. DIMAGA is going to be doing a good job sniping down the hatchery, costing 300 mutalisks Abver to lose right now. But there is more infestors coming in from Abver, and the queens are trying to move their asses over here. But this expansion, DIMAGA should have seen that expansion and start focusing down on it. There is nothing to defend against this, and all the roaches are positioning since the overseer is over here, and the mutas are going to be focusing down on a hatchery. Abver cannot afford to lose 2 hatcheries in a row. He just lost 600 minerals from these 2 hatcheries, dude. What a bomber from Abver. He just, man, you don't want to be losing, but he still has enough minerals, but you cannot afford to lose that many hatcheries. DIMAGA secured his own expansion over here, and he should be getting this one too, but since there is 2 extractors right chilling over here, so DIMAGA really needs to get that thing. And look, Abver's gonna try to push out with a bunch of queens, infestors, and the roaches. Pretty good, cool build from Abver, I have to say. Roaches and queens at the same time, and whole lot of, dude, that's 7 infestors. That's really a lot of infestors to deal with, especially when they're gonna start doing the infestor tenant. But DIMAGA is going to the main base of Abver, focusing down on all of our overlords. Man, can't even pronounce this. And look, dude, Abver's not really supply block. I'm pretty sure that DIMAGA killed like 10 overlords, maybe 5 overlords or something. He did a pretty good damage over here, focusing down on overlords, making Abver spend lots of minerals on being supply block, because you never want to be supply block in this game. And there is more mutalisks, zerglings, and all the other units coming in from DIMAGA. DIMAGA just flying around like, whoa, what's happening right now? And this overseer is still over here chilling, knowing exactly that the hatchery is going down from Abver. And my computer is lagging again, I apologize. And this is a really big army right here, but there is really a lot of mutalisks from DIMAGA. And look how many mutalisks, 29 mutalisks to deal with. And if all of these infestors gonna go down to these mutas, dude, there's really not much Abver can do to deal with these guys, since the queen's probably gonna go down because these guys are really slow and moving, and the mutas micro from DIMAGA probably should be good enough to kill all of these all the queens. And Abver is gonna try to push all the way he has, and these earlings are still alive over here. And the hatchery, I don't know if it went down or not, but he probably canceled the hatchery, and there was more infested terran coming in from Abver. And look how many infestor terran is going to be coming in from Abver, and DIMAGA really needs to start bringing all of his mutalisks towards his expansion right natural. And oh, dude, look how many infestor terrans coming in from Abver. There's really, oh, dude, there's going to be so hard for DIMAGA to deal with, and there is more coming in. He really needs to start focusing down on all of these infestors. And look how many infestor terrans coming in from Abver, dude. This is just crazy. Oh, you don't even want to mess with this army right now, dude. The hatchery is going to be going down pretty fast from Abver, and DIMAGA really need to start focusing down on all of these units. You don't want to be flying all of your mutas into this, because there is way too many infested Terran to deal with this. All the mutas are probably going to be going down to this army of Abver, and look, DIMAGA losing most of his mutas right now. He needs to start getting Zerglings to deal with those infested Terrans, and there is more coming in. Dude, DIMAGA just lost most of his mutalisks right now, and these guys are bartered infestors, dude. Oh my god, DIMAGA's losing everything. He needs to start doing something, getting some more Zerglings to deal with this. DIMAGA doesn't have anything except Spinecrawler army wall over here, and mutas are going to be focused to leave the main. And DIMAGA is going to be losing his hatchery, his lair. He's going to be losing probably spawning pool to all of these units, and man, DIMAGA is in a really tough position right now. But Abver is really not expanded. He's kind of running low on gas, so DIMAGA, where's DIMAGA? DIMAGA has tons of gas but no minerals to deal with this, but still I don't think this Spinecrawler war would be enough to deal with that many units, and there's more units coming in from Abver, dude. Abver's just microing up so many roaches and infestor tenant and the queens. This build is actually working. I guess Abver practiced it before, dude. And dude, these guys are making so many infestor terror. It's only cost 25 energy, and these guys are filling up pretty good on energy right now, and they're gonna be trying to do as much damage as they can. There's a lot of Spinecrawlers over here, but I don't think there should be enough of them to deal with this. And whoa, Mutalisk on a perfect position to snipe down all the infested Terrans, since the queens are out of positioning and infested Terrans are not coming in. He needs to focusing down all of these infestors, as many as he can kill. Come on, DIMAGA, you can do it. But there is, oh dude, I don't even know what's on top of these. I can't even see anything. There's way so many action. Too many roaches is on the field right now, and the queens are doing their job, sniping down all the Mutalisks from DIMAGA. And there's probably going to be more reinforcement coming in from Abver, but there's still no expansion from Abver, and DIMAGA is in a really tough position right now. He's kind of chilling on this one base right now. He's trying to get this expansion up and running, but it's really hard. And look how many units outside this Spinecrawler wall, which I'm pretty sure this army should be good enough to deal with. Look at this, 20 damage roaches. Roaches are level 2 upgraded, and look at this, DIMAGA's still doing a lot of damage with these Zerglings, not allowing his opponent to expand at all. I don't even know what he's keeping those Zerglings. And Abver is a good on minerals right now, and he's going to be pushing in with all the infested Terrans, queens, roaches, everything. And DIMAGA really needs to start getting some more units to defend against this. And I don't even know what the hell is that right now over there, but a bunch of overlords chilling over here. There's a lot of mutas coming in from DIMAGA, but there is Overseer probably is out of position. You need to Overseer into position. You gotta move over here, trying to focusing down on all the infestors as much as you can, because DIMAGA really needs to snipe down all the infestors and then focusing down on the roaches. And dude, all the infestors gotta go down, but the Mutalisks are still alive. But there's way too many roaches for DIMAGA to deal with. They are gonna be focusing down on the hatchery, probably trying to force DIMAGA to GG, because DIMAGA doesn't have enough minerals. And if this hatchery is gonna go down, DIMAGA's gonna be in a really tough position. And look at these infested Terrans are gonna be going down over here, spawning infested Terrans under the ground. Dude, Abver is doing a really great job with the infested Terrans. That's how you use infestors right now in this game. Dude, have not seen this since the beta, and this guy is doing his job really well. But the infestors are gonna be going down to these Mutalisks. But there is more roaches coming in over here from Abver. And DIMAGA really tight on minerals right now. He had so much gas before, but no, roaches are going to be focusing down on the hatchery, and DIMAGA has to bring all of his drones trying to stop this from going down, and the hatchery is going to be focusing. Hatchery is going down when the last shot from the roach. Dude, DIMAGA just lost all the hatcheries, everything. He doesn't have nothing. All he can build is mutas, and he's getting his hatchery right over here. So DIMAGA's gonna try to do as much damage as he can, but there is fungal growth going down on top of these Mutalisks, and there's more infested Terrans going down, focusing down on all of these mutas. I don't think there is much DIMAGA can do about this. All of these drones are not mining. DIMAGA does not mine for a long time. It's gonna take a while before hatcheries are gonna be up and running. At least there are some larvae over here for some corruptors and some mutas, but still there is nothing from DIMAGA. The mutas are gonna be focusing down on this hatchery, gonna try to force Abver mine out of both his bases completely, pretty much. So he's really should be low on minerals, but no, he's pretty much good right now. And there is really not much DIMAGA can do. I would just GG, because really, look at this army. All you have is a couple mutas. I don't know. It's gonna take a miracle for DIMAGA. A lot of us dying right here. These mutas are gonna be getting fungal growths on top of them. Probably gonna be dying pretty soon, and more infesting Terran coming in from Abver. Man, he's using those infestors so well right now. But Infestor, am I gonna go down front to these mutas? Ah, you don't want to be losing Infestor because the Overseer is in a perfect position, and Infestor are going down to these mutas, but still there's way too many roaches to deal with, and there is really no minerals from DIMAGA, and DIMAGA just starting to mine, and his opponent really kind of low on minerals too, but DIMAGA is even lower, and he's gonna be pushing in with all the roaches he has, gonna try to finish off DIMAGA, because DIMAGA really doesn't have anything to defend against this, against these 4 mutas, and that's it. He really needs to get some more units to defend against this, but DIMAGA doesn't have enough minerals to deal with all these units. This hatchery is going to be going down, and all he has is this one hatchery, but he cannot build anything. He's getting a spine crawler hopefully over here. No, he's getting a spawning pool. He needs a spawning pool to build roaches at least, but there's going to be not enough mutas to snipe down all of these roaches before they're going to go kill all the drones. Instead, Abver is going to be getting his gold expansion, and man, DIMAGA is going to be GG'ing pretty soon because he has no drones to mine, or he's just going to be really not much you can do. There's only 5 mutas from DIMAGA right over here, probably going to be killing down all of these roaches, but it doesn't really matter. The army of queens and roaches is going to be rebuilt from Abver, because Abver's gold expansion is up and running, and he should be good, and DIMAGA is going to be GG'ing. So this has been game number 1 between DIMAGA and Abver, and thank you for watching.